Hello, IceCap fans. On this Friday, December 7th, St. John's play-by-play broadcaster Brian Rogers with IceCaps head coach Keith McCambridge. Keith, let's talk about this two-game series beginning here tonight against a very good club in the Springfield Falcons. They were your first opponent this season, and you saw how much firepower they had and what they're all about. What do you expect here the weekend?
Well, again, a team that's really strong on the back end, some puck-moving defensemen that close down space and time really quickly. Obviously, good goaltending, a well-rounded four lines up front with speed, and a solid check-in line in their fourth line. So a real challenge here for us here tonight. But again, making sure that we're building off some of the positives that took place on that road trip.
Yep. You got 2 out of 3 victories, and you played a really, really superior club in Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, and there are lots of good teams around the league. Keith, you and I have talked about this many times this year, and then when you look at Springfield, they probably have at least 5, maybe 6 guys that would step into the Columbus Blue Jackets lineup immediately if the strike were to end.
Yeah, they do. They got some guys that would obviously be playing in the NHL, as a lot of teams do, but these guys have players that, they're young, they're hungry, they're anxious, they're looking for that opportunity in the NHL whenever it gets moving. So we got to make sure that we're aware where those guys are on the ice, make sure we continue to work on the details in our game, but this is a good club in Springfield.
This is going to be an extremely busy month for the IceCaps with 8 games, 4 at home. Actually, 12 games, pardon me. My math's only grade 7. I'll have to apologize there. But 4 at home, 2 against Springfield, Hershey next Tuesday, Wednesday. But a very, very long month for the team.
Yeah, it's a busy schedule. Again, we talk about making sure we're getting the wins we need at home in front of our fans on our home ice here, and then onto the road. This team is used to playing on the road, as you know, Raj, being on the road with us, so we realize what it takes, making sure that you got to get your rest whenever you're traveling, when you're away from home ice here. You got to make sure you're ready to play every night, but we focus on this first game here tonight and then build off that, but there is a lot of travel involved here on this back half before Christmas and after.
Keith, let's talk about numbers on this hockey club now. I know there's been a number of injuries. You got snake bit last year, and early into the season it's kind of deja vu. You hate to say it, but it's all over again.
Yeah, it is. It's we're being hit hard right now with the injury bug, so it's that old saying where other guys have an opportunity now to step up in those larger minute roles. Patrice Cormier, who was projected for this weekend, will not go. Setback yesterday in practice. Jason King was projected to play this weekend. A setback again in practice. Odell, a player who was projected for one of these 2 games, again not making the progress that the training staff would have projected for him. Jason Jaffrey, an injury in the back half of that Wilkes-Barre game. He will not play these 2 games. He skated for the first time yesterday. Other guys, Burmistrov obviously back in Winnipeg. A look at everything there. Everything seems fine, but they're going to look at him for a week here or more and have a chance to make sure they're keeping close tabs on him. John Albert, a player that we sent home after Adirondack, making sure that he's 100%. He's been playing at probably 70-80%, Raj. So he was in Winnipeg to look at the doctors to look at him. His injury, he's going to be shut down here for 4 weeks. So to get himself back up to 100%. So we now bring in Sean Weller, who we know from last year, captain in South Carolina. Talked to their coach last night, spoke very highly of him. Obviously the season he's having down there. And on my side, it's nice to know him, a player that's coming in and know what he can do on the ice. Another player in Mullarat coming out of Boise, Idaho. Coach spoke really highly of him. Our scouting staff that rates the ECHL players and where they fit from center to wing was rated high on our charts here to come up. So we'll have an opportunity to see them here tonight.
Okay. So Keith, what would the deal be with the Colorado Eagles, who are an affiliate? Is it because maybe they have their own issues down there and don't have enough players? I would think Ray Canisto, Michael Forney, a few names that come to mind right away that are with that team. Would have been recalls, but what's the case there? Well,
Canusto is a contracted guy with us. Forney is not a contracted guy with us anymore, but it's on our side of things, the coaching staff. I was looking for a 1 and 2, a first or second line guy, which Weller fits that. Mullarat fits that. No disrespect to Canisto, he fits in different roles, different aspects on the ice. So we already have that element. So just a matter of getting the right fit for the guys that we have to replace in the lineup here for these games. So they're well aware. I spoke to their coach in Colorado last night to make sure he knows my thought process here. But we're always keeping tabs on Colorado. Mullarat was a player that one of our scouts saw also while he was watching Colorado. So nothing taking place or nothing to to look at why not Canisto. That's just a matter of looking for a 1 and 2 compared to a 3 and 4.
Okay, I had to ask that question because obviously the social media, they'll say, well, you're affiliated with them, why not? I remember Mullarat, he's a pretty good player, though. He played against us in Bridgeport last year.
Yeah, he was in Bridgeport, played quite a few games from there. I like him too from watching him last year. So he'll come in here. He's excited to have an opportunity. So it'll be nice to see him on our ice.
Okay, Keith, the last couple things, Travis Ramsey, Hunter Tremblay, names that we didn't discuss earlier. How are they doing?
Hunter Tremblay is, again, he skated the other day taking his steps. He has concussion symptoms. He will not play this weekend. Again, continue to find the down the road of the protocol that needs to take place with that. Travis Ramsey, getting better every day, skating after practice with his injury, his hand injury. So again, he won't play this weekend. So we are going through some injuries. We went through it in the past with what took place last year during the season. But it is, as I mentioned, an opportunity for those high-end minute guys, our top-end guys that are in the lineup and continue to be in the lineup to put more on those on the shoulders and the younger guys that are coming in here to get themselves and make the most of the opportunity.
Well, I know you've been a good boy all year, so I mean, I don't see why this is all being lumped in like a bag of coal. But hey, listen, you're right. The other guys in that room know what it takes to win, and they're good team guys too. Goaltending. I know you've got two excellent goalies. Maybe you flip-flop a little bit the weekend, or what's your plan?
Well, I'll go with Pasquale to start here, and then as always, I make my assessment from there.
Okay. I want to thank you so much, Keith, for taking time to join us here on this Friday, and wish you good luck this series against Springfield.
Thanks, Raj.
I almost called him Mark Morrison. We've been playing that much hockey and traveling that much. Sometimes we're just a little tad off. For Keith McCambridge, I'm Brian Rogers, and have yourself a wonderful Friday, everybody.